Hello from CimentArt, Florida. Again, I'm going to give you some tips actually from a designer and an application viewpoint today, because many people are asking, do you want to use a metal trowel, plastic trowel? Do you want burn marks? Do you want non-burn marks? And I just want to explain my preferences of trowels. So this is our aqua quartz and ivory with a plastic trowel, and our trowels are flexible, the ones that we sell, so they're really going to get that in there smoothly and no burn marks. Now you can exactly do the same product, but this is aqua quartz with the metal trowel. Gone over it a few times, and it generates these burn marks. What they say in Spanish is quemada. And this will look beautiful for any of the middle colors. I call it like probably any of these medium colors look beautiful with antiquing burn marks. Or even the ivory, you can see this one. For people that want white, so if you want white and you do not want a burn mark, which does look awesome and look antiquing, but if you don't want that, you just switch to a plastic trowel. Now, this will work burning on all of our products. Sometimes I just spray a little water on a freshly done product and see if but you can see that takes a lot of effort. So if you want an antique look, probably your designer is not going to want white. They're probably going to want some sort of earthy or medium gray. And you can see here in the isom with a light gray, that's a burn mark from a metal trowel. And it looks very nice. It provides a whole new depth of antiquing. So, but it does take extra time. So if you want to create this interest, it's going to take a little extra time per foot to create those burn marks. However, I'll just tell you, my preference on plastic trowel, I'll use plastic trowel on white quartz, or almost any quartz because it's so thin, no minerals in it. And this is again aqua quartz from CimentArt. Not all microcements are the same. Some people are putting water in a bag of something and putting it up and it's got a lot of grit. It's not our product. Our products come in buckets. All the isom all of the isom and the aqua lines come pre-mixed in 1 gallon buckets and a 5 gallon bucket. And again, this is CimentArt, not just any microcement. CimentArt, again, is the best microcement in Europe for 5 years running. I think 6 years running now. But my preference, I use the plastic trowel for traditional. I don't have any traditional here located, but I like it traditional. Even isom, I like the metal trowel. I like the interest marks. I'll do isom with any color of quartz beside white. I'll do the metal trowel. For sure, the grittier products like Aqua Nature and Aqua Microconcrete, I use this metal trowel because it really allows proper flattening of the minerals. After you spread it out, once you actually put this thing on there and put a little pressure, almost flat, and smooth it out, it'll hit all the mineral heads down into the mineral valleys, and it causes much harder surface, much softer surface, saves you time in sanding. I did another video on this with an Aqua Nature sample, but that also helps compress out any air, so it gets you the strongest surface you can. So for sure on floors and on counters I do this, but I use a metal trowel because it is stronger and you get to squeeze out more chatter marks, air, than on a plastic trowel. So that's it. Yeah, the extra time to create interest with a metal trowel is something you have to plan on. If you have an application and you're doing this on your first coat and you see that, you're like, oh, I don't want those marks, switch over to a plastic trowel. But you're always welcome to call us. Use this video for if you're helping your contractor put this up and he's putting it up and he's getting burn marks, because that's all this is. This is a friction burn mark. That is from a very thin piece of metal burning the surface. And that's just a burn mark. But it looks beautiful if you make it on purpose. So if you don't want that, again, switch over to plastic. I personally, as a recap, I use this on our traditional and quartz mostly, but I use this on aqua microconcrete, aqua nature, aqua stone, and isom. That's my metal trowel.